Casual here. Welcome to this Shady Part of Me game review. Stay with me to find out all about this unique game and whether it's right for you. Given the short size of this game, which can be completed in around 4 to 5 hours, I will keep this review short and punchy. But before we get into the content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's a big help to me if you do, and will let me continue to make more content like this. Shady Part of Me is an indie puzzle platform game released in December 2020, albeit it is an injustice to call it just that. To be honest, I'm struggling how best to describe it. The game artistically blends narrative elements with puzzles that lead you through the troubled mind of a lady seeking to escape her fears which are holding her captive. Possibly. This game leaves you with as many questions as answers. Where is the lady trapped? A hospital, an orphanage, a nightmare, or in her own mind? Is she enigmatically named the other, her therapist, her father, her partner, or a figment of her imagination? And who are the watchers represented by robots in the game, and why are they watching her? And crucially, why is she so scared of the light? It is the last of these that drives the game's mechanics. The lady is trapped in the twilight world, unable to step in the light, while her shadow, which is her only company, can only walk in the light. While the lady inhabits a 3D world, her shadow is fixed to 2D surfaces. Moving objects in the twilight world creates platforms or removes obstacles in the shadow world, thus helping your shadow to traverse towards the exit. At the same time, your shadow can flip switches in the shadow world and cover sensors on the wall, moving objects in the twilight world to help the lady make her way to her exit. As the game progresses, new elements are added and the puzzles become tougher without ever becoming so difficult that you can't make your way through via trial and error. Indeed, I get the impression that you aren't meant to be stunned by them, as this would stop you from experiencing the full emotional journey of the lady and her shadow. The game includes a mechanic that allows you to rewind the game if you get it wrong, so there's no chance of ever getting stuck. An additional layer of challenge is introduced with the collection of origami birds scattered throughout the game. Some of these are really difficult to work out, and to be honest, I didn't even find all of them in my playthrough of the game. I actually think though that the addition of these was a mistake. They have nothing to do with the story, and I wonder if they were added in an attempt to lengthen the game a little. They certainly detract from the flow of the narrative a little, which is a shame, and I certainly felt no desire to go back and find the ones I missed. What might have worked better is if collecting the birds added to the story, filling in some of the gaps that the game's narrative leaves untold. But I don't want to leave you with the impression that this is a bad game. The artistic style of this game is incredibly strong, with the fractured thoughts of the lady and her shadow overlaid with the other's therapeutic advice creates a sad and melancholy mood to the game, which is very moving. I was keen to follow this psychological journey to its end, and I'm glad that I did, even though I was left with many unanswered questions by the ending, which doesn't really seem to fit with the rest of the game. I am struggling a little to sum this game up due to the esoteric nature of it. I enjoyed playing it, but I think that a lot of people won't. The puzzles are fun, and only towards the very end of the game did they become just a little repetitive. But in reality, this game is so much more than the puzzles. It is an experience akin to a French film, something that you can enjoy and appreciate, but not fully understand. And realistically, that is not what most people are looking for. If any of what I've described appeals to you, then do try this game out. It is very well done and you won't regret it. But if you're looking for a pure puzzle game, there are other games that are better fit and better value for money in reality. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please do check out my game reviews playlist for more videos just like this one. Content on my channel focuses on first impressions, game reviews, retro replays and game guides, tips and tricks. So do subscribe to be notified about more content that I release on a regular basis. Until next time, casual out.